Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I'm at Caboolture Magistrates Court. Client was charged with drug driving, the lesser of the two offences, so driving with a relevant drug present, as opposed to the higher offence of driving under the influence of a drug. So she wasn't high on drugs, she simply still had it in her system from consumption sometime earlier. It was MDMA. Worst case is a 9-month loss of licence, mandatory minimum 1 month. Because she hadn't lost her licence in the 5 years prior, she was eligible to apply for a drug driving work licence, and that's what she engaged me to do. Basically, her role in itself wasn't driver's licence dependent, but because she lived in a regional location on the Sunshine Coast and worked about 30 kilometres away, she wasn't able to get to and from work without a licence, so work licence was applied for on that basis, so to get to and from work as opposed to doing a driver's licence dependent role. I drafted about an 8-page affidavit up for her to sign, talking about income, expenses, family situation, the difficulties she'll suffer without a licence, what happened on the day in question. I got her to do a attendance reformatory course, and I spoke in the affidavit about what she learned at that. Also did a 4-page affidavit up for her boss to sign, what she does, why she needs a licence to do it, to get there to do it, and that if she fails to attend work each day, she'll lose her job. Those were all drafted prior to today's court date. I met the client at court, made verbal submissions in addition to the affidavit materials. Given the industry she works in, she was concerned about the recording of conviction. I made forceful submissions on that aspect as well. The short version is I was successful in getting the work licence for her, so she was disqualified for 2 months. Ordinarily, well, not ordinarily, but magistrates have got a discretion to double what they'd otherwise give without a work licence. So ordinarily, I'd endeavour to get a 1-month disqualification without a work licence, but because there was a work licence granted, the magistrate doubled it, so 2 months starting from today, but a work licence was granted, so she can continue to drive for work purposes only, or at least getting to and from work during those 2 months. So no loss of licence for work purposes, no loss of job. She got a modest fine, and I did have to fight pretty hard. The prosecution's made quite forceful submissions in response. The prosecutor really did not want to see the non-recording of a conviction, but ultimately I was successful in that dispute, for want of a better word, as well, and I was able to persuade the magistrate that in this instance it was appropriate not to record a conviction. So 2 months disqualification, successful work licence application, no conviction recorded, client's happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman, thanks for watching.
Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man.